is way from creation.
So vegan. Word, sound is power, let me tell you, say a word. Sound is power, let me tell you, say a word. Make a move and don't say a word. Have you heard? Well, listen this word. Sound is power, let me tell you, say a word. Sound and power, let me tell you, say a word. You have the power, now you heard. Make a move and don't say a word. Have you heard?
Greetings YouTube channel. Again, this is Sister Maud coming to you from WordSoundIsPower. Of course, we have a couple of things we want to say always when we start off. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe. Push that notification button, of course, and always give us a like so we can continue to come to you with conscious content for those at home and abroad. Yes. We have a new guest here, of course, one of my favorite people on earth. This is Sister Deijha. Deijha, introduce yourself to the people and tell them a little bit about your YouTube channel.
Hey guys, my YouTube channel is Deijha's Views. That's DEIJHA_S Views, VIEWS.
And you've been on that YouTube channel for a while. How long have you had it, man?
I started, I want to say 2016, but I was just playing around with it. I wasn't really doing anything serious.
What were you doing in the beginning? I kind of watched some of your old. What were you doing?
I have a brief, like 1-minute video of my family and I in Cuba.
Okay.
It was my grandfather's birthday, so I have like a brief little video. I did skydiving. I have that on there. That's about it. Nothing really to say.
Can you speak Spanish? Como se llama usted?
I mean, I know what you're saying, but Deijha.
You know, we kind of bilingual over here, trilingual. But anyway, that's Deijha. So Deijha, you've been doing that. I know you have a business here in Ghana, and you have a food truck. I have a food truck also. My food truck is called Sisters Vegan, and I've had it for about 7 years. It operates in Humboldt County. Everybody know Humboldt County. If you don't, look it up. Emerald Triangle. That's where I'm from. Toot toot beep beep. Anyway, with that being said, I know you have one as well.
Yes.
How has it been on that food truck for you, man?
Well, so I built my truck here in Ghana back in 2019, November to be exact. That was an experience within itself because the company that I built it with never built a food truck, so I basically had challenges with that, but in the end it was a great experience because now I can now show other people how to do that, build a food truck. But now having it and working on the truck, I would say also a great experience. It's very hot, cooking in this heat. But I'm glad that I'm able to, have Ghanaians as my employees.
Right.
And that was part of my goal. One of the goals that I wanted to come here, create jobs, and that's what I'm doing.
That's so funny because that's like a good segue into my next question is, what brought you to Ghana? I mean, you're young, you're single, and ready to mingle, and you came to Ghana like 10,000 miles away by yourself, and from what I'm told, this is your first time ever living away from your parents.
Yes.
What made you do that?
So, my first time in Ghana, in the motherland in a whole, was 2015, which is about 6 years ago. The experience that I felt, what I felt here on the motherland, I wanted to have and share that experience with my family and friends. I said, I have to figure out a way for them to come here and know what freedom feels like, to know what being loved and being welcomed somewhere, because in the States, we're always judged for the color of our skin. When you're here, that's not even a thought in my mind for me, in my experience. But I knew for a fact that I wanted to show other people, other Black Americans, any other Black person that we have somewhere. We're welcome somewhere, we're loved somewhere. So that was one of the reasons why I moved back. Secondly, because I saw Ghana as a blank canvas. During that time, there wasn't as many new businesses, and now I'm just so proud of the growth. But I was like, there's so much that can be done here. You can start now and then have like a huge company within the next 5 years. This is where my mind was back in 2015. Like, there's so much that you can do here, so much that you can bring here, and that's another reason why.
Okay. So again, with that being said, you've been really busy just pursuing your dreams, no matter where they are.
Yeah, when I put my mind to something, way. Once it's in my mind, I'm going for it. So it's no stopping me.
Ain't no stopping us now, y'all.
Ain't no
Stopping us now. We're on the move. We really got the groove. Okay, you gotta be old enough to remember those. You know, they try to get
So I'm an old soul.
They old soul. Because they new to this. They definitely ain't true to this. They real alone. We'll leave that out of there. Anyway, Deijha has been like my, I like to say like my daughter. Her mom said to me when she left, she said, you know, that is your daughter. And you take care of her like she is your daughter. So I always will cherish you and I always will make sure I look out for you because, you know, I am a mother too.
Yes.
And hopefully somebody will look out for mine wherever they are in the world as well. And if each one of us sisters do that, it'll be a better place.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate your lasagna.
See that? Why do they keep going over on this lasagna? Everybody who talks to me, y'all, that's all they talk about. You know I'm a chef.
I appreciate your lasagna.
They don't appreciate me. Don't go for that.
The lasagna, the always checking up on me, especially since I'm here by myself.
Yes.
I'm thankful that, you know, you guys always check on me.
I call you a lot. I know you be like, she's like my mom. She call me mom.
Exactly. You call me one of my
I know
moms.
I do because I be worried about you. That's a shame, but it's real. It's that motherhood instinct, you know. You can't. It don't turn off.
I can
Don't.
imagine.
Yeah. So now, with that being said, how do you see yourself, or where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I know you're like me.
Yes.
You just go wherever the vibe is.
Yes.
You know, you have that kindred spirit. So, what do you see yourself, Deijha, in the next 5 years?
Okay, so 5 years from now, it will be 2026.
Yes.
Wow, that's scary. But 5 years from now, I want to visit all the African countries. That's definitely a goal of mine. I want to visit all countries, but since I'm here on the continent, I do want to take advantage of the fact that I'm here, so I can go to other countries.
That's right.
I do want to expand my business outside of Ghana. One of the first places outside of Ghana that I do want to go to is Nigeria.
Why do you always say Nigeria? You know, Nigeria be like, go. You know how Nigeria be
Nigeria
like.
is lit, but I feel like it's very aggressive. That's why it wasn't like a place for me to say, okay, I can move there.
Right.
But I'll slowly navigate. I'll ease my way in to see how it can work out. But like I said, once I put my mind to something, I'm going for it. I'm just gonna hope and pray that, you know, God continues to place the right people in my path. But definitely Nigeria, South Africa, Tanzania, like we said, anywhere that is welcoming to what I provide. So
I like that. So you being over here by yourself
yes,
again, and you're doing your thing,
yes.
and you seem happy. You
Tired.
seem content,
I am content.
and you seem like you found your calling. Would you say that?
I would say this is definitely part of my calling.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's so much more work to be done.
Okay.
And I am happy, I am content here in Ghana. But it's just so much that can be done. I'm just like, okay, I gotta I don't want to say rush, but there's just like a lot of work to be done. There's a lot to do. But I am happy here in Ghana. Like I said, the freedom aspect of it all and the way of life for me here has been great.
Right.
There has been challenges. I don't want to make it seem like everything's all
Better
peaches and
roads.
cream. But there's challenges everywhere you go. So I think if you just keep that in mind and not just say, oh, because I'm in Africa or because I'm in Ghana, this is what it's like. No, you're going to face challenges everywhere you go.
No challenges, you must not be alive, folks. Because guess what? It's the whole life is a continuous metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Say that 3 times. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis for real. We're always evolving. We're always changing. Now, I wanted to ask you a question about your family.
Yes.
I know your family are Jamaican.
Yes.
And I saw you said some Guyanese was in there.
Yes, my father's from Guyana.
Okay. And then, who is from Jamaica then?
My grandfather's actually.
Your grandfather.
The patriarch.
So your father is from Guyana.
Yes.
And listen, the Guyanese can really cook.
Yes.
Let me just tell you,
Chow mein,
oh my Lord. I'm
cook
telling
up rice.
Yes.
Pepper pot.
Pepper
All
pie.
that good stuff.
All right. So how do you see Jamaica being compared to Ghana?
There's so many comparisons, yes. And when I first came to Ghana, that's another reason why I actually decided to move and do the business that I'm doing, because I saw the Jamaican flag everywhere in the city. I was just like, what? When I first saw it, I was like, okay, they got the Jamaican flag. Then I would see it on the taxis, I would see it on the buses, I would see flags just waving. I'm like, wow, like what is their obsession with Jamaica? This is before, I didn't even know the history behind Jamaica and Ghana.
Right.
So after I left Ghana in 2015, I'm telling you, my life was not the same. Like I could not get Ghana off my mind. I went back to work. Life was not the same for me. I was just like, I gotta get out of here. But apart from that, I went to do my research as to like the connection between Ghana and Jamaica, because it reminded me so much of Jamaica. And when I did that, I found out that the first people in Jamaica actually come from the Ashanti tribe, which is in Ghana.
Right.
And even the name Jamaica is from the Akan language.
That's true.
Pronounced Jamaica, which means we are stuck.
Right.
Nanny Maroon, which is, she's on the, what is it, the 200 or 500?
She's on the $500
note.
She's on the nanny, they call her the nanny.
Maroon.
$500.
She's from the Ashanti tribe. Also, she had the first Revolutionary War in Jamaica. She fought off the British. And there's, till this day, they still have Nanny Town.
That's correct.
There's so many comparisons.
And
if you look at
Maroon Town,
exactly.
And
So many.
They still speak Tree. That's the most important part, but they still speak the language. So there is a direct connection. People ask me all the time.
And even I like to say that it doesn't matter how far they try to separate us and bring us apart from what we are.
Right.
There still will always be something inside of us and some small connection where we have to do our job and do our research to connect back to our roots.
That's it. That's important. You know, my whole thing was, you know, to remember your culture. You know, because I see like in the West they want us to forget about our land, forget about our language, forget about our culture.
Yes.
You know, that's the whole thing. And to be anything but who we are.
Yeah.
You know, so with this trip for me was an opening, like like an ashes. Well, let me just say this, like a phoenix out of the ash. I just felt like that. I felt like I too shall rise. Yes. So this vibe is that vibe, and I'm so happy to be here because we get to meet good people like yourself.
Good people. Everything about this experience is just exciting to me because this is a movement. This is not just you and I.
No,
this is way bigger than us. And when I consider my ancestors every single time, I think of and imagine what they went through, just being stripped of their identity and feeling like you're hopeless, you have nothing. And for us to be here now, we are their wildest dreams. And I do this for them because like I imagine what you went through and now I'm here to make a stand back on Africa, to let everyone know that whoever my ancestors are or were, your great is back here, and I'm making a name for us.
And standing firm.
Standing firm. So we are here. They have the door of no return, but we are here to return.
That's it. Well, you know, the president of Ghana said the other day that the diasporas are going to make Ghana great again. That's what he said basically.
Wow.
When I read that, I was like so astounded. So I'm like, with that being said, you know, it's like, you know, Yola in the whale. You know, a lot of people like, the ship is sinking, Yola, the ship is sinking. He doesn't sit in there like the brother that he is, chilling while the ship was sinking. And only Yola had the power.
The time is now.
You know what I'm saying? So we are that Yola in the whale. We are. And we have the power. And we're here to reclaim that which was ours, that which was stolen, that which was taken away. And we're back to here to restore to the royal throne the black woman who's been demoralized, who's been taken away, who's been raped, who's been taken advantage, who's been marginalized, who's been done everything like the lowest person on the totem pole. Just imagine, my brothers and sisters out there, that you have to not only sleep with your oppressor, but you have to breed for your oppressor and still love the child that was produced by that. Imagine that. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, that's why I am here. I'm here to reclaim that which was taken away. And I'm here for restoring again our land, our language, and our culture. That's why I'm here. Yeah.
I love that.
So I will ask you one final question, my sister, because of course, time is always of the essence. If you had to do it again, if you had to think about it, like, I wonder if I'm going to go to Africa by myself, 10,000 miles away, and just try to make a way. As my girlfriend used to say, I'm going to find myself. Would you do it again?
I would definitely do it again. I would do it again and again and again. The experience that I had and have and still experiencing has definitely been worth it. I am not the same person that I was before I moved to Ghana. Spiritually, mentally, I feel like I'm so much more stronger because that's what you have to be. You have to be strong here. Ghana is not for the weak. If you are not mentally strong, do not come because you will face small challenges. To them it's small, but to us coming from the States,
you will freak
it'll
out.
be like, oh, and they looking at you like, you crying over that? You know what I mean? So even something like light out. There's times where the light goes out and you never know when it'll come back on, but you just gotta deal with it. If you're not strong enough to come to Ghana, build that mental up before you come, basically. But definitely the rewards has been amazing. And it's not just financial rewards, it's just based off of the love that I receive from people telling me, thank you for what you're doing because I want to move to Ghana as well. I would love to talk to you. All these things, like I said, it's not only just for me. I saw the bigger picture in this, and I'm just so thankful that I'm able to help others pursue their dreams as well. And to come back to the motherland, come back home. Come back home and rest, like the driver said.
And that's like Jamaica song, come back to Jamaica, your new island home. Oh, come back to Ghana, your new home. Like that. Wow. So what I want to enclose it, I want Deijha to stand up and show the people her beautiful garments.
My new look.
This is her new look.
Looking like
She's looking like an empress. Always looking divine. But if you're going to represent, you might as well represent our land, our language, and our culture.
My dress that I got from the crafts market. And I love it because it's just so flowy. It's good for the weather.
Yes.
And I have my head wraps in there. I didn't really tight for you guys to see, but it's really nice. My hair's looking nice. You're so good and talented. Come show off your dress. You got this customly made, right? With the crown on it.
We have to rock the crown because, of course, queens. You know how we do.
Give them a spin, give them a twirl.
Give them a twirl, okay. Give them a wave, like that.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? It's in the motherland, y'all. This is where we are. We posted up. We feeling the vibe.
Yes.
We loving the vibe. We give thanks for the energy. And we know that in this time, it's really about knowing yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really about what you have, what you own, all the stuff that you can't take with you. It's really about self-development. That's why we're here. I'm working on myself. I hope you're working on yourself too. And I give thanks for the energy, family. Always, we have 3 things that we ask you to do. We ask you to, of course, always subscribe. We ask you again to push that notification button and to give us a thumbs up or a like, just so we can continue to come to you with this conscious content from the motherland for those both at home and abroad. Because it's really about each one teach one. Yeah? We love you. We give thanks for you. And we say, peace.
Peace.
Repatriation, royal nation. You are the key to your liberation. So put it in your meditation.